And you know, whichever team won was going to be excited. Whichever team lost was going to be, you know, heartbreaking because it was a great basketball game. You know, for us, as young as we are, it was kind of a gut check game. You know, we've tried to grow up and go through some of these close games, and you know, earlier in the year they were games that, you know, we were struggling with, and you know, somehow tonight we found a way to get things done. You know, we missed some easy shots. We only shot, I think, 38% for the game and still won. But our defense down the stretch was good, and for the most part, other than a couple possessions, our rebounding was good. And that's how you win playoff games. You got to make your free throws, rebound the ball, and not turn it over. And for the most part, we did a good job there. And these guys came up with some clutch plays. I mean, Ivory's three, Emma's block shot and rebound, her play down the stretch, drive into the basket. You know, when we were starting to lose a little bit of momentum, they were all big plays. And we're excited, but the work is only partly done.
Emma, you played the most minutes on the team tonight and probably had to do a little more after Stephanie went out. Just how tired are you right now?
How tired are you?
Very. I mean, I got my energy like from the excitement of the game, but now after the game is over, I'm like really tired. I'm just happy that we won and that I got to fight so hard. So that's it.
Obviously, now you were down 3 in the fourth quarter and get that big three. We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, Coach threw up a great play. And he told me, hey, I got confidence in you. I know you'll knock it down. And my teammates was like, listen, you hit a 3 in the third, you hit a 3 in the fourth. We need you to make a 3. And so they ran the play, and I saw the defender wasn't there, so I just took my time and just focused and made the shot.
That was the turning point of the game. You don't make that 3, it looks like the game might have been pretty well.
I made it, so the outcome was very good so far. Thank you.
Steph just turned her ankle. I think she'll be fine for Sunday. I don't know for sure. It's just that it had stiffened up, and that's why we decided not to put her back in the game. And Latoya was playing terrific. You know, and her defense on Tina was making Tina work. And, you know, in the last couple of possessions, I thought Kia was more ready to go in than Steph just because, you know, because of the injury. But she should be fine. Get treatment tomorrow and see how it goes.
Ivory, you were 4 for 6 from the three-point line, and a lot of those threes at crucial time, 4 for 9 from the field. You only missed 1 free throw. I mean, was it just your night, or is this your game?
Oh no, I mean, I credit my teammates for it. I mean, the energy that they give me, the positivity, the whole game, you know, the confidence that they have in me. They give me all the confidence in the world. So, you know, that right there just gives me all the energy to go out there and give it all I got for those guys. And I mean, they continue to lift me every game, and you know, I'm gonna lay my body out there on the line. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help this team get a win.
And how physical was it out there today in this game?
It was kind of physical, but we knew that before. They're really tall and physical and strong inside, so it was up to us to fight back and try to hold it.
Coach, what did your group need to know you tonight coming in here to the best team in the league?
I mean, this is going to sound weird, but, you know, we haven't been intimidated by playing here because we had some success earlier in the year, and I think that probably helped us. You know, if we had not won in this building before, maybe it would have been different. But, you know, I think a lot of players like the bright lights and play on a stage like this, but some have a tough time with it. But our players have embraced it this year. And so I think that helps confidence-wise. You know, it didn't help our shooting percentage, but it helped us feel like we could get through on that.
Was that a message that you discussed with the team coming into this game?
I mean, we don't really talk about that stuff, to be honest. I mean, almost every day we just talk about the next game, who we're going to play. We haven't looked ahead. We haven't talked about anything. For most of the early part of the season, we were a really good road team. We had some injuries, and we went to that West Coast trip, and we really struggled. But before we went on that West Coast trip, we had been a really good road team. So, I don't know. I mean, we don't talk about stuff like that at all. I don't talk about things that are negative as far as, you know, adversity, all those things. Everybody has that. And so, you know, basically you should assume it's equal for everybody.
Coach, what did you say differently from the first overtime to the second overtime?
I said, we've been here a long time. Might as well win it. All right? Might as well. We come this far. Might as well.
Mike, you played far more 5-point games for less than anybody in the league.
I think it probably helped us in some regard. We didn't have a great success rate early in the year doing that, but I think, you know, when you play in those games, it prepares you a little bit more for it. And, you know, I don't know that that's necessarily the difference, but we've had more practice time in the last month, too, to work on late game situations and those kinds of things. So I think it's probably helped us a little bit.
Coach, what do you think like tomorrow, a game like this is going to do for the WNBA?
Well, I hope a lot of people are watching. I just got 30 texts and emails, and I know about a third of them for people that are casual observers. So, I mean, if anybody out there watched that game tonight, I mean, they have to say that's a great basketball by both teams. I mean, you saw spectacular plays from Prince and Charles at times. You saw these guys make big plays. You know, that's a great stage for the league right there. Yeah, she gave us a good lift because she hasn't played in 8 games, and you know, that veteran experience and being calm. I mean, we talk a lot about the growth process has to have you still be energetic and still be fired up, but you have to have calm in the storm. And I thought that our veteran players, Kara and Ivory and Kia and our Minty, have done a good job all year of kind of helping the rest of the team grow up. And now you have players like Emma and Steph who are young players, but they are playing with a different demeanor than maybe they did when they first came in the league. And Kara really helps with that. And then coming down and making a couple shots when, you know, it looked like it was starting to get away from us. I mean, we went down 4, and she comes right back and hits a 3. And that is like Ivory's 3, gives your team confidence that, hey, we're right there.
You didn't have anybody play 40 minutes and delivering that player for 40, one did almost 40. So you think your team is a little bit more fresh in the overtime and the second overtime?
I don't know. I think everybody in the whole gym is tired, including the fans that watched. I think everybody will be tired and sore, but I think that's a little bit more in our depth, that we have all year played 10 players almost every game, and sometimes 11. And so, you know, I mean, like Taylor Hill comes off the bench tonight, and she plays 30 minutes and gave us a great lift going to the basket, attacking the basket. But it's been kind of an all-for-one type situation all year. We play a lot of people, and, you know, I think depth had a lot to do, and I think part of it too is that, you know, we don't have like a, for lack of a better term, an Olympian all-star kind of player that, you know, everybody's going to vote for first team. So we know as a team that we're doing it by committee, and so sometimes that works against you and sometimes it works for you, but it doesn't allow other teams to be exactly sure where you're going for the next shot. And it puts a lot of pressure on a couple key players on teams sometimes to think that they have to make every shot. I don't think our players feel that way.
This question is for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys come in like the David versus Goliath type mentality? Like they're the #1 seed, nobody's expecting us to even probably come out of this.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we came in to approach whatever the coaches had us prepared for the game plan. That's the way we came into this game. I mean, everybody had a positive mindset. We knew we had to stick together. We knew what kind of environment we was coming into. So, you know, we just made sure that we took care of what we needed to do and, you know, just go out there and play hard and play together as a team.
Mike, you can just talk real quick on it. Natasha Cloud, rookie for you, starting her first playoff game tonight.
She was probably more nervous than anybody. I was trying to get people to tell her jokes before the game just to relax her a little bit. You know, any young player, I mean, I'm sure Emma can tell you, first one we played her rookie year in Atlanta, you know, your eyes get big a little bit. I thought she did a good job composure-wise tonight. You know, we kind of subbed her in and out. But once Taylor got going a little bit, I felt that, you know, I would leave her on the floor instead of Tosh. But she's been a huge contributor. And you're talking about a 6-foot guard who can play 3 positions. That gives you a lot of options.
Oh, man, you had to ask me that question. It was.
She talked to some of the crowd down there, I think.
It was a great feeling. I mean, you know, go to any arena and just to silence the crowd means a great feeling. But then again, I credit to, you know, my teammates making a great pass, setting me a great screen. I mean, even though I made the shot, I was over there saying, "Good screen, thank you for the pass." You know, I still got to credit my teammates for it. So, I mean, that's always a great feeling, man. Always.
Yep. Good. Thanks.